What do you do when the so-called judicial system fails you? Who do you call when the truth is ignored and justice doesn't prevail? What can you say to a grieving mother whose son was senselessly attacked by satanic cowards hiding behind badges of lawlessness? How can a people's cries of righteous indignation be satiated? Systems can be made and systems can be displaced, y'all. But you can't fight a system in the streets with sticks and stones. You can't fight a system with hatred, venom, or broken bones. The only way to fight the system is to build our own. We must be systematic, my brother. Systems only operate to serve the needs of those who created them. So we must create our own economic, political, social, and spiritual system. We must be systematic by making our voices one harmonious force. We must be systematic by educating our youth to be systems thinkers. We must be systematic by putting our dollars where our protest is. We must be systematic by organizing on all levels of our existence. We must be systematic, my sister. No one can fight against a system, an evil system that they are blindly supporting through their own inaction. The struggle is not only real, but it's 24/7, 365. So we got to stay on our grind, comrades. Not just when something happens we don't like, but all the damn time. We already know what the enemy system is going to do. But what about us? What are we gonna do besides march, plead, and shout? Where is the collective plan of collective duty we tout? Where is the systematic vision of the future we ought to be about? Truth be told, the struggle is not won with signs, placards, and posters. We've got to call out political boasters who are sitting around like coasters. While violence only begets more violence, struggle brings growth and opportunity. 'Cause there can be no progress without work, sacrifice, and more unity. No amount of rage, hurt, or anger can free us. We must be systematic. Now is the time for all black men, women, and children to come to the aid of their global community. Now is the time for all black men, women, and children to come to the aid of their global community, because our struggle is not marginal. We are a global force if we stand together communally. Yes, we have come over a way that with tears have been watered. Yes, we have come treading our path through the blood of the slaughter. But out from the gloomy past, we must continue to mobilize and strategize until at last we concretize a new system that fully meets our need. We must be systematic, family, if we are to build this new nation. Our struggle didn't begin yesterday. We've been in it for at least 146,730 days. This is not the time to get weary, to give up, or lose our mindful ways. It is the time where we buckle down, ramp up, and focus in. Ramp up our support for black political action, social movements, and real economic growth within. Deep divers, don't you know every single cell in our shared DNA is a universe all its own. It's creatively intelligent, it's complete, and it's systematically programmed for us to hone. So let's move systematically to erode the pillars of discrimination and inequality all around us, step by step, little by little, intention by intention. With the Most High being our helper, we can, we will, we must, we shall overturn our powerless condition. Because the sooner we get about the business of systematically struggling, the closer we get to victory, freedom, and real justice for our next of kin. Family, don't let the names Sandra Bland, Trayvon Martin, George Floyd, Michael Walker, Dwayne Wright, Adam Toledo, and so many others slip away from our ancestral memory bank as we systematically work to maintain that their living was not in vain. We must systematically struggle.